Turn me up, salute. What's your life like? Hey. We're gonna keep it 100 on this. All the way 100. Hey. Hey. What's your life like, nigga? Mine's is real. You know everything signed to sell. Know I'm crazy, mad homies got killed.
Giving him this shit? What you mean?
Talk to him, bro.
What are you doing? I'm talking to you. You a
talk to
grown
that
man.
nigga, man.
Exactly.
You talk to that nigga.
Don't give my son that. And I ain't none of
Yeah, my
that.
nigga Turtle, that's a horrible feel. So glad I found rap and still be cooking up krills. Buy a bag, get a bag, still be giving that deal. Still be standing at the stove with my eye on the mill. All that real talking dudes fold. Cuz put his life on the line and niggas told. How you tell on the guy you call your friend? I tell you how, cause these niggas ain't men. It seem like real niggas never win. You ain't got the heart to go to jail, but the heart to sin. That's backwards, you frontin' for yourself, you ain't active. You just all up in the way, you ain't trapping. You ain't even cracking, little niggas they be lacking. I know some real goons that run the streets with a passion. You niggas ain't banging, man, this crippin' ain't for fashion. That's why the ops swinging on you just for practice. You niggas put in work, then you run around bragging. Ops scoring points on the hood, you don't know what happened. Summertime shootouts on that corner. It hurt to see your man lose his life on that corner. Then you gotta tell his only mother he a goner to ease up off the strip, cause it's hotter than a sauna. Not no money getting made, not no bills getting paid, not some pressure getting weighed. Then the fiend help the feds with a raid. Don't panic when it start getting spooky. New Jack City, every hood got a pookie. I really got some friends doing dope. I used to stash bundles in my coat. I don't fuck with niggas, they be iffy. When the money start coming, nigga tricky. When the coke start locking, nigga sticky. If you nice at playing ball, don't be no Ricky. Please don't be no Ricky, nigga. Better know it. What's your life like?
Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag Mcgee. What's up? We are here for another episode of the Scumbag Podcast. Thank you, Game Show Johnny. Almost forgot your name. For coming in here, doing the intros. You'll hear his voice throughout every segment. So, you know, shout him out, you know what I mean, if you're on Twitter, because he's definitely hardworking just like me. All right, so Scumbag Podcast, mention our sponsors, bringingthereal.com. It's a Jersey-based website. So if you're not from Jersey, don't hit me up. You can hit me up if you're from Jersey, bringingthereal.com at gmail.com. Bringing the Real on Twitter and on Instagram. Hit me up for any kind of promotion. I cover events, interviews, podcasts. Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. You're playing my intro. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag Mcgee. Hey man, fuck it. Game Show Johnny got paid twice today. All right. So yeah, bringtheword.com. Hit me up. Also, why this is called the Scumbag Podcast, as you can see, I look like pure shit. I just came straight from work, and I always look like I come straight from work. All right. So this is my natural attire. This is how I look at all times. All right. So this is what you're gonna get here on the Scumbag Podcast. Ain't no button-up shirts. Ain't no ties here. Ain't nothing. No tuxedos. Nothing. What you see is what you get. All right, so let's get to what we get into today. I don't know how controversial this subject is, but on the Scumbag Podcast, what I like to bring up is subjects that no one else is talking about. All right. So this first subject that we're going to talk about is why I think chess eventually will become the GOAT of battle rap. You heard me right. You heard me right. This young man is climbing the ranks. And you know what? As a matter of fact, he's done climbing the ranks. He is here. You got to think about it, man. These years have passed. When you watch some of these battles now that you loved back in the day, you're like, that battle happened 4 years ago? That battle happened 5 years ago? It's insane. The time is flying. Your favorite battle rappers are turning 38, 40 years old. Believe it or not. This young man right here is in his prime. I don't even think he's 21 yet. I don't even think he could buy liquor out the store without his mom and dad there with him. And he's up there battling grown men with families and children and taking them out. So I think that this all started, everybody doubted chess. I know he came back with Geechee. Everybody was crying. He don't deserve Geechee. Geechee's champion of the year. Blah, 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 blah. And what did Chess do? He showed up. But I'm going to tell you, when the battery got put in his back, he was given 2 weeks prep to battle Hollow and Lux. Is Chess on the level of Hollow and Lux? Do you think that he deserves that kind of battle? If off the bat, you have to say no. And when it first happened, he's replacing Sue Surf, one of the biggest battlers on URL, or one of the biggest battlers on the planet. And he stepped up and they won that first round. I don't give a shit what you say. Everyone's saying Hollow and Lux Studio. Nah, they came out that first round firing. And you could tell which lines were Chess and you could tell which lines was Rock. And Chess was going off. When he came off that stage, Lux was impressed. Lux gave him his props. And I think after that, Chess has gone insane. He's battled Danny Myers, Arsenal, Tory Doe, and O-Red. I haven't seen the O-Red battle. They haven't released it. But I heard it was a battle of the weekend. And it's such a good damn battle that the Smack is holding on to it. He wants to like save it for like a big event or something. I have no idea what he's saving it for. But I heard that battle was incredible. And it's showing the streak that he's on. I don't want to say Tory Doe didn't put much of a challenge, but he did what he had to do. He went up there and murdered it. Of course, you know, Arsenal was crazy. Danny Myers was crazy. And these guys that he's battling, they're not coming in there half-ass. They're coming in there 100%, and Chess is hanging with them. He's doing what he got to do to put his name in the top 5. Eventually, these guys in the game are going to have to see him. Lux, Mook, all these guys are going to have to see him because he's going to be the young GOAT. And listen, you want to have longevity in this game, you got to prove that you can spit from generation to generation. Mook's going to have to battle this man. Lux has to battle this man. They're going to be 45 years old. They have to come out of retirement to see it. Because if you don't, they're going to question, can you do it? Can you beat the new guy? Now, he got John Jonadon coming up on Genesis. This is a huge test because you already know John. To me, I have him in my top 10 of all time. And John takes out the young guys. If you're a new guy, if you're on a streak, he's coming to take your head off. And 9 times out of 10, John does that. Chess, this is a test, man. But you know what? I think Chess is going to show up. He's going to show out. He's going to do what he has to do to keep this streak going. Because he knows what streak he's on. This man is going to headline some Summer Madnesses. I'm telling you that right now. It might happen this year. Because look who's headlining the next event. Twerk and Geechee. The new school is being pushed. And Chess is going to lead. Not Geechee, not Twerk. It's going to be Chess. I'm telling you that. I guarantee it. I put money on it. So Chess, good luck with John Jonadon. Another battle's in 2 weeks. Good luck in that battle. But young man, I think you got this. Do what you got to do. If you gotta beat him, of course that's the best case scenario. But worst case scenario, hang in there, man, because John John ain't gonna be easy. And I have John John 2-1. I'll be honest. I don't bet against John John no more. All right, let's get to our next subject. What I want to talk to ARP right now. I want to talk to ARP about the top RBE gunners. And I'm going to tell you why these guys are important. I think I spoke in a previous episode of why I think King of the Dot hit a low point. It came to a point where they kept getting these guys, I don't want to say that smack built, but these top tier guys for their big battles. You know, let's say you have, for instance, Charlie Clips versus Murder Mook. Let's just say that's your headline battle, blah, 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 blah. To me, when you depend on that, you put yourself in a position. Smack has a lot of relationships with these type of battlers. So for them to no-show, for them to not come or steal deposits, it's tough. And also, you don't want to get in bad terms with the leading platform in battle rap. So if you don't have that working with you, what you have to focus on are your top guys, your top gunners, the guys that stick with you through and throughout, that were there since day one, because they're going to screw you over. They're going to give you the battle that you deserve if you give them a big name. Now let's talk about the guys from the beginning. The guys, these are homegrown. Adi Boom, Oops, Jims, and Show Off. Now you could say O-Red, Ill Will, and Big K were on the first card also, and they're maybe RBE. But those four guys I mentioned, Adi Boom, Oops, Jims, and Show Off, I think they're the main gunners on ARP, on RBE. I think what ARP has to focus on is giving these guys the big plates. Because you know why? Number one, they're loyal. They're going to appreciate it. Okay? Number two, you know they're going to bring 100%. They're going to come with it. Why not drop the bag off to Jims, bag off to Show Off? Oops is now an Oscar-nominated battle rapper. His name is big. He needs these big names. Adi Boom, let's see what he does with Big K. But my gripe is, listen, Adi Boom is getting a DNA plate. Why isn't DNA Adi Boom his return battle on RBE? Why is it Big K? Why? Is he looking out for Big K because you're going to get a lot of views that Adi Boom's back? I don't know. But you got to give Adi Boom the big plate. You got to give Jims the big plate. For instance, Show Off is coming back. He's battling Mac Myron. I like Mac Myron. I think he's dope. Mac Myron. I think he's dope. I think he's fire. But if Show Off is coming back, this is one of your fucking top gunners. He should be battling someone top tier. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. Look at what just happened. You gave... Listen, I'm saying this. You gave JC Oops. Oops, I saw him hugging the Hulk. All right? He has relationships with people in Hollywood now because of what space he's in. Okay? And he got a battle canceled. Now, if you give Oops someone who's top tier, you know Oops is going to bring 100%. The other top tier guy, I guess you got to hope it shows up. But if you give Oops the plate, it's going to be there. Oops ain't canceling. A-Verb and Iron Solomon. A-Verb got a bigger plate with Loaded Lux, and he dipped. He left the battle. He left him high and dry. Not saying it was a bad move because Verb had to focus on Lux. This is a battle that Verb wanted for a long time. You could even say the whole JC thing. Maybe it's a bigger bag because it's a first event on Caffeine. You know Show Off, Jims, Oops, and Adi Boom are not going nowhere. If you give them the bag, if you give them the big plates, URL, King of the Dot, nobody is buying them off of your card. You have to look at the examples around you. Like I said, what hurt King of the Dot is that they didn't groom a lot of the guys that were in Toronto. Like maybe the Toronto scene isn't as big. You know, you lost Kid Twist, Sharon Watawala now. You can name all of the top gunners that went to different ventures. That hurt. That hurt big time. ARP cannot fall into that trap. And if you're gonna, if these battlers that are your homegrown battlers are gonna get these big plays, it shouldn't be in other leagues. I don't think Adi Boom should be getting DNA in another league. I think Adi Boom and DNA should have been on this get back card. That shit would have been crazy. You imagine if you gave Iron Solomon to Oops. If you gave Iron Solomon to Jims. I don't think that's a bad battle, Iron Solomon and Jims. What if you would have had a get back card? Jims comes back, you drop the bag off to Jims, and he battles Iron Solomon. You don't think that's a good battle? That's a fire battle. You know Jims ain't canceling. You know Iron Solomon ain't canceling. One of the biggest things that you do in business is fuck with people that fuck with you. Period. If you're gonna fuck with somebody, do you want a girl, okay, that's out there fucking everybody, or you want her only loyal to you? Think about it. Because guess what? You're gonna be fucking her, okay? And there's some guys that'll come around in a fucking Maserati, popping champagne out the window, and she's gone. You don't want that. You want the ones that are gonna stay loyal, that are gonna give 100% every time. If you drop the bag off to them, you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. Oops gave you battle with daylight. Show Off gave you a battle with math. All right, Jims didn't do too good with goods, but come on, it was a fight. I mean, it was just insanity. That battle was just insanity. They both didn't do good. I don't know what happened that day. So, my message to ARP, I keep saying ARP, I have no idea. My message to him, man, stick to the guys that are loyal to you, bro. Get these guys the bag. If you're going to give a huge bag, okay, to somebody, give it to the people that are loyal to you. And I keep repeating it because I don't want you to fall into the same pit hole as King of the Dot. Smack is coming like the Death Star. He's coming out. He ain't playing. And you need a team full of Jedis ready to go to war and do what you gotta do to win. Can't lose. Can't lose this. But that's enough of my ranting, Uncle Ra. Hold on, before we get into the next thing, let y'all know. I do not talk to anyone in the chat throughout the whole show. All right? I see a lot of people here that I'm going to try. Listen, if whoever's in the chat watching right now, you got any questions, all right? Put them in right now. Because the next segment, I talk to you guys in the chat. I answer any questions that you guys got to say, especially the first two topics I talked about with RBE and the topic I talked about with Chess being the next GOAT. You have any questions, you holler at me now, because once I get into my segments, I can't talk to y'all. I can't do it. Because I gotta be in the zone. So Uncle Ra, let's what's the first video we're doing here? Be Magic based on a blue story. Check it out.
Niggas dissing online, but ain't in the city. A bad boy, leave him puffy like a friend of Biggie. Niggas saying that they dope, but I'm spinning Finny. Get the strap, G unit, I send them 50. Don't make me drop your body in the Mississippi. Go cartoon on them, nigga, Ren and Stimpy. You better run, son, like that nigga Diggy. You better run, son, nigga, do you dig me? I'm getting money, come and get it with me. Just cop some Bobby Brown and a zipper Whitney. Spit these cold balls till they feeling niffy. Gangsta crib, Avalon, bitch, I'm with the 50s. Put you on your ass like a fifth of Henny. I think the situation getting sticky.
Jesus. Be Magic? Was that a verse? That's crazy. Yeah, so I think Avocado shot that. But yeah. Damn. Yeah. So I seen no one's in the chat here asking questions. So this whole chat segment looks like it's gonna go to shit because wait, is it? Oh, okay, it's weird. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see anybody here talking, asking any damn questions. Hey, like I told y'all, once I get into my segments, I'm in my segments. I can't talk to y'all. I can't answer any questions. This is your chance now. Jada Ray's in the building. Thanks, Jada. You have any questions for me, Jada? So I could.
In a minute, Jada.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble. It sounds like.
Nah, she trying to call me. Once you get a 5-10 minute run, then I'll go and call her. So I'm just waiting.
Okay. If you hear Uncle Rye say he'll call you in a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I'm giving you a chance to ask any questions. Anything I had to say in the first segment. I know y'all was watching, but y'all ain't asking any questions. And I'd rather not talk to y'all anyway because I want to get into my stupid fan tweet of the week. That is my favorite segment. And today we're going to go in. Yeah, Uncle Rod. Listen, no one's in the chat asking any damn questions. I'm not going to waste my damn time. Let's get into the next video. Who's the next video here?
Mac Myron.
Mac Moran or Mac Mac Myron, Trap Man. Let's get into that.
Hail Satan.
A young nigga got urban cane. Bunch of young wild niggas in the game. Zips in the trunk, 2 phones, I'm pumped. Everybody wanna know a nigga name. I'm Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Shit bumming in by the mother load. When the Raven come on, the Lord knows I'm ready. Drinking no lean, finna get a DUI. If being put a little nigga in the sky. A, never let a nigga take from you. B, make a hood rat shake something. C, ringing up by the whole thing. D, break it down like Soul Train. Hit me up, Mac, got whatever. Got hard in, got it by the feather. Syrup in the cup, just roll me a joint. Wait a minute, let me get myself together. Your little bitch got urban cane. Bunch of young wild niggas in the game. Zips in the trunk, 2 phones, I'm pumped. Everybody wanna know a nigga name. I'm Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Shit bumming in by the mother load. When the Raven come on it, Lord knows I'm ready. Max so hot, what you doing on the east? You a day one if you know Mayola Reese. The OGs know me. Bowls of the pack, got some OG on me. 40 on the hip, yeah, the OE on me. Little rat bitch says she don't eat coney. Well, bitch, you ain't hungry. Trap doing all my beats. Little rat bitch taking all my meat. Woo! Slow it down, let me get myself together. Now we your best friend, we can do this shit whenever we at. Nigga got urban cane. Bunch of young wild niggas in the game. Zips in the trunk, 2 phones, I'm pumped. Everybody wanna know a nigga name. I'm Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Trap Man, Trap Man. Yeah, we gotta go to God.
Yes, Lord.
We back. So next segment we'll get into is the stupid fan tweet of the week. It's my favorite segment. So Game Show Johnny, introduce the next segment, the stupid fan tweet of the week.
Thank you, Scumbag, and continue being scummy. And now, this is the time we get into the most ignorant, erroneous, misinformed tweet of the week. In our segment called the Stupid Fan Tweet of the Week.
Are you stupid or something? Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Are you dumb?
Move this man!
And we are back. Thank you, Game Show Johnny. Appreciate that. That's one of my favorite. Yep, you got 10 minutes, sir. All right. So this segment is the first time y'all tuning in. This is when I go in on these crazy ass fans that say the most retarded shit. These fans right here, they're from a different planet. They're not even humans. They're subhumans. You know, they probably have an underground somewhere where they all live, like in the sewer, and they tweet from there and say this crazy shit, and their radioactivity from the sewer is melting their brain because the shit they say is just out of control. Can't stand it. So let's get it. Listen, and also number two about this segment, we don't say no ads. I don't want no one adding these people, going to their house, finding their address, and stomping out their pet. All right? Whatever pet is outside, scratching at the door to come in. I don't want them being murdered in cold blood because of the stupid shit that you're saying. Do better. Okay. So, URL TV, and I'm gonna say this before we really get into this. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. A fortunate situation happened over in L.A. Don't know details yet, but he was murdered, cold blood. Hopefully, they were saying it was a home invasion. Hopefully it wasn't a setup. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. It's just a sad day in hip-hop. He was just getting started, young 20-year-old. That's crazy. It's crazy. But URL tweeted this out. RIP to Pop Smoke, and this is a response from a fan. Violent lyrics, violent images can sometimes lead to violent deaths. All of you play a role in increased gun violence in the black community. You, URL TV, and other leagues that push material 100% laced with gun bars. Hashtag do better. Okay. This is what pisses me off, and I'm going to tell you why this pisses me off. I feel like hip-hop in general gets a bad rap for saying what's already going on. It's just these violent crimes, guns, drugs, all this shit is already in the neighborhood. What goes on in the neighborhood is what influencing the music. It's not vice versa. You mean to tell me right now, if drug music, gun violence, gun bars all went away today, that it's over? There's going to be no more gun violence in the community? You're out of your fucking mind. It's very simple. In these urban communities, they put you in poverty, okay? The fucking politicians want to keep y'all in the urban community on fucking government assistance, okay? And then they put the guns and drugs in the hood and they watch y'all kill yourselves. The rap's already up, the information's already out there, and this is what the fuck is happening. I'm tired of people blaming hip-hop for this shit. This is something the government's been doing for fucking hundreds and hundreds of years. You explain to me, okay, there was a fucking playtime. You ever heard of the fucking Holocaust? You ever heard of World War II? What fucking video games, what rap music was around then when they were killing 6 million Jews? Guns and murder and violence has been around since the early beginning of time. I don't want to say guns, but I'm pretty sure the cavemen took a fucking stick, they tied a fucking rock at the end of it, and they cracked the motherfucker's head open. Violence has been around since the beginning of time. Didn't Cain murder his brother Abel? Or vice versa? I don't know. That's one of the first murders that ever happened. That was before Christ. I'm tired of hip hop and battle rap being blamed for this shit. It's a disease. It's a mind disease. Whatever happened to Pop Smoke is a bunch of people who are a bunch of sick son of a bitches. Going in there, trying to rob a man, okay, because he's doing his thing. And what are those guys doing? They're probably 3 dirtbags. They got no car, nowhere to live in their mom's house. And all they want to do is get a come up and get some money to take some bitches out or trying to impress their boys. It's a sickness. Number one, as an urban community that we have to do, we have to get this disease out. Okay? We have to. When these politicians come in there and they start saying, hey, I'm going to give you free this, I'm going to give you free that, and free, you got to say, go to hell. I want to earn my shit. Government assistance is minimum. You ain't going to get no damn house. Your credit ain't going to be good. You ain't getting no damn car by going on government assistance. You get that shit by building up your credit, by getting a fucking job. This is what we got to be preaching to the youth. Go to school, get a job, do what you got to do. You want some government assistance? Sign up to FAFSA and get you some damn student loans and go to school. Other than that, it's a disease. You know how many people I know that say, hey, I grew up on food stamps, I grew up on WIC, I grew up on this. What's the big deal? It's a huge deal. Because if you stay on it, do you know that as a parent, you can pass on your fucking food stamps to your kids? That's a fucking disease. You can't be doing that shit. You gotta start telling these kids to get a job and get a career, become bankers, lawyers. We need lawyers. We need cops. Yeah, you heard what I said. We need more black and Hispanic cops patrolling our neighborhoods because they know how we act and they're gonna pull a fucking gun on the youth because they're out there just having a good fucking time. This is what we gotta be fighting for. It ain't hip-hop's fault. If anything, hip-hop shines a light on what the fuck is going on out there. And shit starts getting done. How many rappers do you know are in the fucking hood passing out book bags, pencils, and all types of shit for these kids in school? And you want to get on the hip-hop artists? They're all the ones doing something. Get your damn mind out the gutter. You mean to fucking tell me, do you know back in the medieval times, they used to chop people's heads off? For no damn reason? They had a damn party. They would have a guillotine, a guy in the guillotine, and they would all come out to the market and see a guy get murdered in cold blood. What hip-hop song was around then? Murder, death, and all this shit has been around for years. Hip-hop and battle rap does not incite it. I'm sorry to tell you. There's millions of deaths out there that happen every day, and it is not being influenced by hip-hop. Like I said, if anything, it's these battle rappers, these hip-hop artists, these hip-hop moguls that are the ones giving back to the community and doing the right thing. They're coming out the hood and they're showing the others that you don't gotta be selling drugs. You don't gotta be robbing other people and murdering people to get what you want. You could go out there and do it yourself. They're living proof of it. And you wanna come at them? Listen, sir, I wish I could find out where you live so I could knock on the door, okay, with a fake pizza box with no pizza in it and just smack the shit out of you. Do you know what hip-hop means to the world? It's the #1 played genre in the fucking world. It's a worldwide phenomenon. You ain't gonna get rid of it because of your stupid views. This type of shit has gone on for years. How many times have you had politicians bring up hip-hop music in court? and say this is poisoning the youth, because you know why? They want to deflect the shit off of them. You're a politician. You actually could write laws and do something about it, but you want to step down off of where your podium is at and go at other rappers. You want to go at Meek Mill, Jay-Z, when these guys are doing something. Get the fuck out of here. That's enough. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. I hope everyone out there is seeing this. All the OGs, all the older ones, pull the youth aside. That's enough of this. Robbing people for chains. Even if you get 2-3 grand from that chain, that shit is gone in 2 months, a month. That's worth going to jail for 25 to life? I would understand if you're robbing a bank for like $500,000. You know, something that's life-changing. These chains, this shit ain't life-changing, man. To rob somebody and take their life, it's not worth it, man. It's time to get this disease out of our heads. It's enough. So, sir, I wish death on you. No, I'm joking. I just wish that you would read more and not come to these assumptions and try to tear down the one thing that we got is going for us. That's the white man's job. The evil white men that are in Congress. That's what they do. They point the finger at the artists for shit that they should be fucking fixing. Get the hell out of here with that. That's enough. Uncle Ron, I'm done with this. This fiend. This stupid fan. Let's see what video we got coming up next. Video. Ill Will. This is gonna be a Pontiac night. We got Mac Myron, and then we got Ill Will. Of course, I know y'all probably seen it. This song with Method Man. If y'all didn't see it, check it out right now. Uncle Ra, if you can hear me, drop that out. Ill Will, and Method Man, GOATs.
Yeah. Shit here, 5, boy. It's cool shit. What up, Ill Will? Shit. Devil is alive, boy. Let's get it. Shout out to Yaktown. Homicide Housing. Let's go. Yeah. Look. I'm 100 miles and still running. This funky drum got 100 rounds and still gunning. I feel like dumping one in your pumpkin and feel nothing. The same smoke with a different stroke, you feel drumming. I feel stunning, no Matt Damon, it's real stunting. I'm good with Will at the Goodwill hunting. I found out rappers ain't proactive, I'm still bumping. Larceny in my arm, B, I steal something. Alright, my poker face, still bluffing. Cousin, call your Annie up, the deal coming. House of cards, they see him trying to build something. They ban arms, but this arm can steal from them. Chill, young and this meth dugging with ill will. And any problem I can't solve, then ill will. Yaktown and Killer Hill, that's Killville. 5 Point Palm and your heart gone, it's Kill Bill.
I am the greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time, it ain't no debate. Street certified, nigga, let them hate. Disrespect the throne, watch him levitate. They know the product better, so it's worth the wait.
Well. What do we have here? Bunch of cadavers, I cooked and battered like last year. The yak here, fucking around with the best pad. Heisenberg when cooking off up in meth lab. Yes, Dad? That's the sound of my sons talking. Fuck the moon, I'm too hot, I'm sun walking. Make them uneasy like Crips hearing bloods talking. Illuminate the place without a blood offering. Pay homage, bitch. This is the GOAT speaking. So heathen, smack a nigga for no reason. Smack gave a nigga racks to back smack the whole region. Getting lettuce, now I'm so vegan. These demons be creeping and get to speaking. Leaking from the land with a deacon, they even leave you leaking. I see you grieving, I'm really ill, nigga. And lay your ass down for that Killer Hill, nigga.
I am the greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time, it ain't no debate. Street certified, nigga, let them hate. Disrespect the throne, watch you levitate. They know the product better, so it's worth your weight.
I am the greatest of all time. I am the greatest of all time.
So this is the battle of the week. I wanted to make the battle of the week JC and Clips when I saw it pop up, but there was not enough time for me to write all the bars down, you know, really review it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna be watching that battle when I get out of here. Alright, so this week's battle of the week, I have Murder Ave versus Mafia. I was actually in the building for this battle. Shit was dope. Is it predicted? Well, you know what? Let me get into the whole battle and the lines and everything before I give you my winner. But yeah, I think it was dope to see Misfit and Core actually finally become a team and do some dope shit, because they never were a team before, and I believe this is the first intergender 2-on-2 battle. So that's another fire thing. Alright, so let's get into the lines here, what I liked. And just to let you know, before we get into this, these are the lines that I like, that I find impressive. If you found something impressive, that's on you. I don't give a damn. I like what I like. This is Scumbag Podcast. You want another podcast to say the lines that you like, then make one. Alright, let's get into this. Gotta get some liquid in here, you know, I'm about to go in. Round one, we have Murder Ave. Massive clips. Ratchets gripped. Where you gonna catch this bitch? When she get her lashes did. I'll slap you and your chick. Grab your shit till the trash get ripped. And since Geechee got bundles, he gonna have to replace half her wig. Fire. You see, the first round, I admit, I had to write this down. I think the chemistry wasn't there for Murder Ave, for Cortez and Misfit. This is the first time back on 2-on-2, so you can see it was a little choppy. But the lines were there. The lines were there the whole battle. I told y'all, get your bars up, cause y'all suck. Either we washed up or y'all stuck. Core goes, why is that? The Misfit goes, I couldn't get a name of coffee at Starbucks. I should have somebody else here do Misfit's lines on the Cortez's part. Let's see that again. I told y'all, get y'all bars up, cause y'all suck. Either we washed up or y'all stuck. Why is that? I couldn't get a name of coffee at Starbucks. Come on, man. They were talking round one. There'd be a lot of cussing. Choppers busting. Y'all thought she was a 10? Y'all was bugging. What is she? 5 in the face. What else? 7 in the body. What that mean? I'll give this dime a dozen. And then Misfit fell on her face. That was all Smack's fault. He spilled some Henny. And Misfit had a little accident. But before she fell down, she sold the line and killed it. There be a lot of cussing, choppers busting. Y'all thought she was a 10? Y'all was bugging. What is she? 5 in the face. What else? 7 in the body. What that mean? I get this diamond. Does it? Fire. So that was Murder Ad's first round. Then we had Mafia go round 1. Yo. Listen. I had one line in this round for Mafia. I'm sorry. I didn't like this round. I was a little disappointed. I think this round and kind of set the mood for the whole battle. It just felt like, to me, Geechee didn't take it seriously and left most of the writing up to Coffee. Either that or Geechee wrote all the rounds and was being lazy. And I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting for me in the first round. I had it right here marked down. It was a bad round. I'm sorry. This is the one round I liked. Spin your block, put it in orbit on some more shit. Headshot, get your wig split, aimed at core and got fit out of nowhere on some gym shit. Fire. And that's one thing Geechee does all the time too. Headshot, 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 headshot. That's his setup every time. You know? But whatever. I gave that, even though round 1, Murder Ave was a little choppy. Murder Ave could have done better, and I expected them to come off the gate with crazy chemistry. But it was the first time together, so I get it. Even with that, I gave them round 1. I think, like I said, I think it was a bad round for Mafia. So round 2, this is when Core and Misfit get in that bag. Heat is tucked. Drive by, we squeeze and dump. You like balking and hiding behind trees. Now you get to see the trunk. Now you get to see the trunk. Cedar, because also a tree is a cedar tree. I gotta put a cut here and rip my shirt off next time. As for your ex, I heard that was sick of you. Thought you knew him like the back of your hand. To the back of his hand left you in critical. Despicable. The man that loved turned into the man that was hitting you. Not Coffee. Where was all those Crips when that nigga crippled you? Where was they? If that's facts, y'all should have ran in the crib and stomped this motherfucker in his boxes. Beat him down in his petty loafers. Where was they, Coffee? Where was they? Once again, I don't know if this is true. Batter up angles. Sometimes they're totally made up. So we already know Geechee's name is Bay Loke. I'll let it ring on Bay. Tie the knot. Headshot from media. We got the drop. Geechee champion of the year, or we got the guap. But Coffee, she doing bad. Shit got a lot. I heard that bitch might be homeless. What? She ain't even got a spot? Yeah, out here spitting rounds in the shelter like Papa Doc. Yo, round 2, Murder Ave was in their motherfucking bag. This is where the chemistry really came out. They came out swinging. They were finishing each other's sentences. It was fire. I don't know what male and female 2-on-2. If you give Cortez and Misfit a battle or two and get their chemistry down, you're dead. What is a female male 2-on-2 gonna do against Murder Ave? Mafia, round 2. These are some lines I liked. I'll be honest, I didn't totally like a lot of these lines. It's just I didn't want to I didn't want to be an asshole and not put no lines, you know, for Mafia, you know. But yeah, let's get to it. If I get jammed up, I'ma make you tuck it. Shit, I make it. Damn, I don't know. This is a pause. Listen, man, I didn't write this shit. This is a super pause. I didn't write this shit. I'm just reading what was said in the battle. That's it. Shit. If I get jammed up, I'ma make you tuck it. Shit, I might get Cortez dick hard just to make you suck it. Shoplifting, this a quick bag. I snuck fit. I'm always gripping the can. It's chum bucket. Alright, Coffee, that was alright. Yeah, Coffee said that. Geechee definitely say that about Cortez. Definitely. Coffee, alright. You made me spit that line. I ain't spitting it again. I like the chum bucket. That was hard. Hey, the can's kicking. I fell in love with the shoe. This shit an addiction. You know the feeling of that recoil when the pistol kicking? The coroner said it was a male Hispanic with long hair. That shit really sickening. Now they know how we feel when they say cops fit the description. Misfit the description? Like I said, it was alright. Okay. I'm not the one you should play with, clown. If I catch you in the whip, I'ma spray around. I'll be all in your business from roof to ground. I'll put the seeds in the window and shut the bodega down. I'm trying to get hyped for these lines, man. Yo, Coffee, Geechee, man. Come on, man. What was I doing, man? These rounds weren't good, man. These rounds weren't good. Either y'all didn't practice. I don't know what y'all was doing out there in Cali. Maybe y'all was blazing it up. Maybe Geechee had other battles because Geechee takes like fucking 10 battles a fucking month. Maybe Geechee was busy. Y'all didn't have time to practice. But the chemistry wasn't there. The chemistry wasn't there. And like I said, it's either one or two things. Either Geechee wrote all the rounds and just wrote it half-ass, or he just left most of the writing up to Coffee. And here's the thing. Coffee is on a stage, and she's fairly new. You're on a stage with Cortez, Misfit, and Geechee. These guys are solidified. So you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. It just wasn't going to happen. You know? So in order to defeat that, the practice had to be there. Geechee and Coffee had to practice a lot. So the chemistry could be down-packed and it could mask the fact that Coffee's a newcomer. Of course that didn't happen. Of course it didn't happen. For Murder Ave, round 3. It was a short round. I think this was their worst round, even though the chemistry was there. I didn't write a lot of lines down. I actually wrote no lines for this round. I think the lines were mediocre this last round. They might have took the foot off the gas because they saw what was happening in the battle. They saw Coffee was taking most of the driver's seat in the battle, and she was saying lines, and I saw Misfit just like, what, like just not impressed. So, you know, sometimes when you're in that kind of zone, when you come back, your round isn't really as potent. Like, you aren't delivering it like crazy, maybe as you were the first 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I think that definitely took an effect on this 3rd round with Murder Ave. I think it was a short round. Sometimes, listen, I think even though it worked in this battle, I think sometimes if you feel like you're winning the first 2 rounds, don't think that you won the first 2 and just put the clip down in round 3. You know, because the 3rd round from Geechee and Coffee were actually long. The 3rd round was long. So if someone is a big Geechee and Coffee fan, you could lose this battle. It might be going 1-1 into the 3rd. You don't know. So sometimes you can't put the foot up the gas. You gotta turn up. Like I said, the chemistry was there, but I think just the killer instinct wasn't there. They weren't trying to like really, you know, go at them. Mafia round 3. I had one line from them. This is from Geechee. Beginning of the round, fire. Oh yeah, Cortez had a fire beginning line in the 3rd. He said some shit about listen, I don't put one-liners or rebuttals in my breakdown because it ruins the battle. You know what I'm saying? Because those are surprise lines. So if I give that away, I'm gonna kill the battle for y'all. So I don't do that shit. Mafia round 3 is a one-liner lights from it. This was fire. Yo, Surf, what's the deal, cousin? This bitch right here is for real frontin'. She be fucking bitches with plastic. After that, she could feel something. I'm here to kill something. Starting with this fucking skeezer, cause we just alike. Cause when I'm drilling shit, I don't. Oh man, I fucked this whole shit up. We'll do it over. Yo, Surf, what's the deal, cousin? This bitch right here is for real frontin'. She be fucking bitches with plastic. After that, she could feel something. I'm here to kill something. Started with this fucking skeezer, cause we just alike. Cause when I be drilling shit, I don't feel nothing neither. Fire line from Geechee. I just think that line was about a little too late. And once again, he starts going in. He cuts the round, his part of the round short, and he goes, Coffee, take over. Coffee starts going in. Coffee's just rapping. I think it took from the round. I think what Geechee may have thought, I don't know, I'm not in his brain. Who knows if Coffee will ever get a Misfit battle by herself? You know what I'm saying? Will Coffee ever get a Cortez battle by herself? So this was her chance to kind of prove she could sit in the room with the vets, stay on stage with them, and do her thing. I just think that it's a little too early in her career for all that. It's too early. You're up there battling guys who've been battling since grind time. They've been battling on camera for like 15 years. She probably just started on camera. She looked young, you know what I'm saying? So that shit takes years and years and years of practice, years and years of trial and error, because you have to be in that main stage. This might have been Kofi's first like main stage battle. This was a big event. This is also a big battle. This is the first intergender 2-on-2 ever. You know? So this is a big main stage. She needed more practice on the main stage before coming on there and getting in front of Tez, Misfit, and Geechee's also on stage. I just think she stood out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think she was terrible. You know what I mean? It's just, for instance, man, I go to the park right now. I may play some old heads, you know what I'm saying? Do a little crossover, do the I crossover, and I might bang, put up like 20. Fuck around, get a triple double on some Ice Cube shit. But if I go on the court with Chris Paul, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, it ain't gonna look the same. I might get 0 points. I might be 0 for 35. Shit just look different. Cause I ain't used to playing against the motherfuckers. The motherfuckers are professionals. So I had Murder Ave 3-0 with the 30. I definitely want to see Tez and Misfit in future battles. I think their styles fit well together. Of course, they have their chemistry because they're just like fucking family. So yeah, any two male female out there that want to fucking come, in the ring against Tez and Fit, let's do it. I heard Jazz and John might be a team. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a fire battle if John and fucking Jazz went against Murder Ave. That'd be fuego. Whoever else. You could even have Official do Official and Shine. How's that? Both NWX. That'd be fire. DNA and Official, whatever. So let's get this intergender battle popping. Murder Ave 3-0. Alright, so let's get to the next video. Uncle Ra. It was supposed to be TY, right? That's not him. Does he have another video here in the stash? Unless you want to put So let's put a Shotgun Sugar again, alright? Shout out to Shotgun Sugar.
Turn me up, salute. What's your life like? Hey. We gonna keep it 100 on this. All the way 100. Hey. Hey. What's your life like, nigga? Mine's is real. You know everything signed to sell. No crazy, mad homies got killed.
You giving him this shit? What you mean?
Talk to him, bro.
What are you doing? I'm talking to you. You a
talk to
grown
that
man.
nigga, man.
Exactly.
You talk to that nigga.
Don't give my son that. I ain't none of
Yeah,
that.
my nigga Turtle, that's a hard feel. So glad I found rap to still be cooking up krills. Buy a bag, get a bag, still be giving that deal. Still be standing at the stove with my eye on the mill. All that real talking dudes fold. Cuz put his life on the line and niggas told. How you tell on the guy you call your friend? I tell you how, cause these niggas ain't men. It seem like real niggas never win. You ain't got the heart to go to jail, but the heart to sin. That's backwards. You frontin' for yourself, you ain't active. You just all up in the way, you ain't trapping. You ain't even cracking. Little niggas, they be lacking. I know some real goons that run the streets with a passion. You niggas ain't banging, man, this crippin' ain't for fashion. That's why the ops swinging on you just for practice. You niggas putting work, then you run around bragging. Ops scoring points on the hood, you don't know what happened. Summertime shootouts on that corner. It hurt to see your man lose his life on that corner. Then you gotta tell his only mother he a goner. To ease up off the strip, cause it's hotter than a sauna. Not no money getting made. Not no bills getting paid. Not some pressure getting weighed. Then the fiend help the feds with a raid. Don't panic when it start getting spooky. New Jack City, every hood got a pookie. I really got some friends doing dope. I used to stash bundles in my coat. I don't fuck with niggas, they be iffy. When the money start coming, nigga tricky. When the coke start locking, nigga sticky. If you nice at playing ball, don't be no Ricky. Please don't be no Ricky, nigga. Better know it. What's your life like?
All right, guys. This is the end. This is coming to the end of our show. This is where I put my final thought in, and I tell you how the fuck I feel. The whole theme of the show. So, Game Show Johnny, let's get this final thought rolling.
Hand me my thinking grenades.
And now, we've come to the end of our show. But before we go, we have to give you Scumbag Mcgee's final thought.
Thank you, Game Show Johnny, for the intro. Thank you for the studio audience here also. Sticking in through and just being and just showing love. Appreciate y'all. So we get to our final thought. And why I'm doing this final thought is for anybody coming into the game, as far as you're a battle rapper, hip hop artist, blogger, anything. What you have to realize is once you create, how should I put this? I don't want to say an image. Once you create how you're going to come to the game, whether you're going to come in as Kendrick, where you're going to come in as, let's just put it in battle terms, where you're going to come in as Geechee, who's going to represent that West Coast lifestyle, or whether you're going to come in like fucking Loso, the Christian lifestyle. You have to stick to your guns and don't sell out. Don't change what you're doing that people like in order to satisfy a corporation. And why I say this is because corporations come and go. For instance, 20 years ago, the thing was to sign a deal. Def Jam, Interscope, Universal, whatever. They had labels, Cash Money, Shady Records. They had artists getting label deals as far as like Ludacris was signed and then also get a label like Disturbing the Peace. That shit is completely dead now. Dead. So let's just say if you was a certain rapper back in 2005 and they say you signed to a label and the label goes, hey, I don't like that little image you're putting out there. Let's flip it around. Get a haircut. Put on some purple jacket. This is what's popping nowadays. Come on. You know, the white guys in the room like, let's go. You got to get with the times. And now you look like an idiot. Because you did something that was cool at the time and now it's not cool. You gave in, you sold your soul for a corporation that is not even around right now. All these labels, Def Jam, you know, they're breaking down and being bought out. Labels ain't the thing no more. These motherfuckers out here, these kids nowadays are making money off of like what was that fucking guy? I don't know, little jerk off, I forgot his name. But he made a song that popped off on Twitch. He was a gamer. He put the song out on this app. It blew up and made it on the radio. These people nowadays, these kids are using the internet to become basically independent labels. Their boy is the manager, their other boy is a producer, their other boy is a videographer. Why do you need a label? This is why you can't sell who you are to be down to what's happening right now to any corporation. Corporations come and go. What lasts forever is your integrity and your style. Originality lasts forever. There's motherfuckers out there that have been doing something for 20 years. They can't pop, and out of nowhere, they blow up. They blow up. Because sometimes, let's say...
Fetty Wap took 2 years for that Queen.
Trap Queen to blow up.
2 years before it blew up. 2
years. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't change his shit up. People got at him for doing that. Hey, what's up? Hello. And they got at him for that. He kept going. And what did he have? He had 5 Billboard hits. Broke a Beatles record. Doing what he was doing. Look at someone like Nipsey. Did Nipsey sign to a label? Nipsey said, I would not sign to a label unless it's a partnership. Because you're not going to destroy my integrity. You're not going to take my music and water it down. Because I speak for a generation of people. I speak for a damn neighborhood. And he stuck by his guns. And what happened? He had the marathon shit. They did a deal with Puma before he passed away. He was about to explode on his own. He eventually signed a deal to a label. I believe it was Universal or Interscope, one of them West Coast labels, but it was a partnership. The money he was getting out of that deal was insane. An average rapper would not get that deal. If you're coming off just going to a label and trying to get signed, the first thing they'll do is give you a 360 deal. Or even if you're battling. If you don't have your shit together, you could easily be bought out. Like, I don't want to use Smack as an example, but I'm gonna because it's a huge thing. Let's say Smack goes, yo, Loso, I don't want you fucking rapping Christian no more. You gotta rap gun bars now because it ain't fitting the whole URL thing. And Loso does it, let's say. And Loso's like, all right, 4-5 to your head, blow your head off. And then what happens if Smack goes bankrupt? Shit happens. Shit, I don't fucking know. Did anyone ever know that fucking Kobe's helicopter was gonna come down? You don't know. Life is crazy. What if Smack goes bankrupt and now Loso can never go back to what he was? That's just an example. Not saying it would happen, but that's just an example. People want to know what they're getting from you once they ask for your services. They can't be afraid that what you're offering is going to be compromised by simply getting a better deal somewhere else. If I happen, let's just say, which I don't, let's just say I go, hey, I want to invest in a blogger who's out there causing controversy. You know, I don't know, people are crazy. They may want to have a channel where it's just like negative shit all over it. And the corporation comes around and says, I want this blogger, and this blogger to run this channel and put out whatever content you've been doing. They gotta trust that you're not gonna sign to somebody else for a bigger deal or change what you're doing. You have to stay you. Eventually, as long as you stay you and stay creative, it's gonna work. It's gonna work because originality trumps everything. It may take 10 years, it may take 15, it may take 2, but you're gonna get there. Don't give in, man. Don't sell your soul to try and be like anybody else. Because like I said, if you're gonna try and change yourself for a corporation that could be gone tomorrow, or trying to change yourself for a fad that could be done in 2 years, you asked out. Career over. So Uncle Ra, done here today. We're signing out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know the fucking caffeine app had the twerk and Geechee face off. So whoever stayed here tuning in, my man Dapo, and hear the whole show, appreciate you. That's it, man. So Uncle Ra, let's drop this video and we out of here. Salute to everybody out there. Have a good night.
I guess they trying to put some pressure on me, cause I ride by myself like a Tesla, homie. Niggas dissing online, but ain't in the city. A bad boy, leave him puffy like a friend of Biggie. Niggas saying that they dope, but I'm spinning Finny. Give the strap G unit, I send them 50. Don't make me drop your body in the Mississippi. Go cartoon on them, nigga, Ren and Stimpy. You better run, son, like that nigga Diggy. You better run, son, nigga, do you dig me? I'm getting money, come and get it with me. Just cop some Bobby Brown and a zipper Whitney. Spit these cold balls till they feeling niffy. Gangsta Crip, Avalon, bitch, I'm with the 50s. Put you on your ass like a fifth of Henny. I think the situation getting sticky.